Make sure I have everything ready. Hello, chat. How are you? I set the time for 1:15 and I thought, I'm ready. So I wasn't sure if I was going to be ready in time. And I'm ready on time. So let's go live when we normally go live because this is Crypto News with Julie Kennis. I'm your host, Julie Kennis. As always, it is powered by Gokhshtein News Network and sponsored by Cipher. Cipher, we're going to be doing a little bit of talking about them later in the show. They had some exciting announcements today. So, am I looking Hulk-like? I'm looking green. Hold on, let me see. I can change this. I got to tell you. Hold on, that's too colorful. Oh no, I don't want that. Hold on. There we go. Is that better? Am I less green now? I don't know. That's as white as I can get it. With the hulkiness. Now I'm yellow. I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay. I took some of my equipment to the Beeple event and I left it all in my bag. I forgot that I took my equipment with me and that I needed to bring my flash back and other stuff. So I've got my webcam rigged up and I'm making do with another type of ring light, but it's not as good as the light that I usually use. The light I usually, peace of my mind, I am not jaundice. I am not jaundice. Actually, I should show you. I did get too much sun. I've got this tan line on my chest right now. I wore a tube top, right? And then it sunburned across the chest. And now it's not gone away. I can't help the yellowness. Blocky, you guys are killing me today. I can't fix it. I could turn it off and then just be dark. Can I do that? I don't know why I'm yellow. We'll just have to deal with it. Let me see. I don't see anything in here on the settings that I can change. You guys, Poeman's laughing at me getting flustered. Okay, so the white light did work a little bit. At least I'm not so yellow, jaundice-y. Okay, well, thank you all for tuning in. Mike Bulmer, you were here first. Peace of my mind. How are you? DJ and Brian, I am back again. That's right. I know you missed me. You missed me, but you didn't need to miss me because let's see, I live streamed on Saturday and then I posted more content. Did you guys see me at Beeple? I'm pretty sure I'm shadow banned on YouTube right now for the Beeple content. I know that the content wasn't bad, but just because of what we had and what we were chasing him with. I feel like the algorithm does not like that. It does not like that. Hello, David Brumlow. How are you? Nice to see you. Let's see who else we got in here. I think we got everybody. Blocky, he squeezed in here. Blocky's probably cooking dinner though. Blocky's either cooking dinner or doing the dishes. I still want to know when the driving lives are back, Blocky. I miss those. I have been a busy girl, and the busyness continues because let's see, Joxie is going to be on a train down here on Saturday. And then Sunday morning, we're going to leave for Vegas. So I'm excited about it. The whole trip to Palo Alto just got us all in the mood for conference season. So, let's see here. I just want to share this out. So Vegas is coming up this week. I saw that Randy's already on her way there, but I am going to see Randy. I'm excited. I get to see all my girls. I've been planning a little girls meetup only. So I'm so excited that I get to see everybody. Hello, Hefe. Welcome in. I hope everyone's having a great start to the day. So, yeah, I wanted to just go live, and we can go ahead and talk about the charts. We don't have anything too exciting going on in the market today. I did see when I turned on mainstream media this morning, CNN it looks like they're live and cross-examining who's going to be the potential future Fed chair. So that has been going on mainstream media, but I know most of us here on YouTube don't really watch mainstream media. So even though I feel mainstream media is a machine, they push a narrative. I do like to stay dialed in on what their narrative is. Sometimes they're going to put pieces of truth in there. But at the same time, the market reacts to what the news is saying. And right now it's this like cat and mouse game with Iran. And so right now it's about the uranium and what's going on with that. And so it's less about the ceasefire. And so the nature of what's going on, it's having a bit of an impact on the markets overall. So let's go ahead and without further ado, we will get into the charts. So I was sitting here watching Bitcoin before we went live, and the money flow line has been green all the way across. So we have had money flow in on Bitcoin most of the day. And I'm sitting here going, well, if the chart is going down and money flows in the green, surely we're going to have a positive upswing in the market. And now look at this. We just have dipped into the red on money flow. Let's see. I'm going to drill in on a 5-minute. Yeah, on the 5-minute line, you can see that money flow has started to move out ever so slightly. So yeah, right. I kid you not. Soon as I logged in, we switched money flow over into the red. That is unfreaking believable. I just can't even believe it. What are the chances? What are the chances? A big red candle to start the day. That's okay, guys. We have to be looking at these as opportunities to be able to buy in at a good price, because 100,000 Bitcoin is going to come, and then it is not going, we're never going to see sub 100K Bitcoin again. So the fact that we are at 75, at potentially 69 again, which guys, we're going to miss 69. If we don't get 69 again, we're going to miss it. This is why we love 69. And we were hoping it was going to happen. Chipper knows. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to get my comments up here. Let me see. Trying to get my comments up here. Okay. Will we share 69K again? Peace of my mind. It's a good question. It's a good question. I think the chances of it are becoming less and less. I said Chipper. I meant peace of my mind. Chipper. He's like, huh? What did I say? You're just sitting there nice and quiet, Chipper. He's like, why are you talking about me? Oh, that's wonderful. Chipper loves 69. Who doesn't love 69? 69K Bitcoin. If it comes back again, we will be so lucky. Nah, we will 100% see sub 100K Bitcoin again. Blocky, our resident bear. Blocky bear. He loves to be our bear. And then when everyone else is bearish, then he'll say something that is like giga bullish and out of left field. So gotta love Blocky for it, because we've got to be open to all different options of where things could go, right? Because we are on shaky ground. All of a sudden, the war could escalate again. And then people start getting spooked. Like right now, let's go ahead and take a look at oil, because oil is starting to have a little bit of a pop up here, but we were trading at 88. Well, we're at 88 again. Green candle, big red candle. So yeah, we're sitting here at the 88 range. But since we have had this positive talks, we're down 85. Guys, I'm still not feeling it at the pump. In fact, I filled it up. Let me tell you, I filled it up today and it was 665 or 669 or something like that. Anyway, it was so close to $7 a gallon. And I've switched to using premium. Because after talking to some like car bro dudes that were like, no, have you ever tried actually not using regular? Your car will run better. So I didn't believe him and I decided to try it and my car runs way better. So now I'm like, okay, now I got to buy the bougie gas. So this is all eyes are on this. What's going on in Iran? What's going on with the cost of or the price of oil and what the impacts are on a global scale. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at gold has kind of had a little bit of a sell-off here. Let's see. We were up to 48.40. So yeah, money flow on gold has been out ever since we have had this ceasefire in place and we have had positive enforcement, positive movements with the Middle East. So taking a look at silver, is trading at $76. So relatively flat on the overall crypto market here. Let's see, we're starting to recover from that money flow out. Yeah, started to have a positive swing there. All right, let's take a look at Ethereum, trading at $2,319. Solana currently trading at $85.28. Chainlink is trading at $9.36. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, I'm not going to go over those. Let's see. ADA is forever at 25 cents. It's going to be one of those things where I should have bought more ADA when it was down low, but I'll probably not start buying anymore until we're around the 33-cent range, which is my average cost price, as you guys know. All right, moving on to the crypto bubbles, top 100. We've got some big gainers here. We've got Memeland, Memeland, whatever you want to call it, up 22%. We have Monero up 7.5% on the day, currently trading at $3.81. So some positive flow, but for the most part, things are kind of mixed. Mostly red, mostly flat. We're just waiting for something. Blocky says, I don't give a F if my car is going chitty chitty bang bang up the highway. I'm still going to use the cheap shit. No, so it's funny. Since my car accident, you guys know I was in a car accident this year. By the way, this is technically my enemy sign year. I'm born in the year of the rat, and Bitcoin is also born in the year of the rat. So I don't get me started, but I love Bitcoin. But this is the horse year, and the enemy of the rat is the horse. So technically this is a year where, I should have kind of unfortunate things happen to me. My normal sixth sense isn't going to be as accurate and fine-tuned as it normally is. And so anyway, I started off this year with my car accident. My sister sold me her car because she was buying a new car, and I got a smoking deal on it, but she had neglected this thing. I bought it for my daughter, and she's struggling to pass the permit. She's kind of put it off. She doesn't want too much pressure with school and stuff, which with her medical condition, I understand. So anyway, long story short, I've been slowly working on it's a Ford Fusion, and this Ford Fusion's a 2010. It has 100,000 miles on it, 125,000 miles on it when I get it. So considering my car, which was a 2013 Lexus, and I put 253,000 miles on it. So to get this relatively new-ish Ford Fusion to me, I'm like, this thing only has 100,000 miles on it. I could freaking put 100,000 on this thing at least. So I've been doing all kinds of research, and I'm not a car girly. Okay, I'm not a car girly, but I'm learning a lot about cars. You guys know about my dipstick story where I pulled the dipstick out and put the oil through the tiny little dipstick hole instead of the proper part where, yeah. So there's moments where I am very much a girl. Okay. So then I noticed there's some corrosion coming out. Oh, Trump ceasefire tweet. I love it. Let's go back and see what Bitcoin's going to do. Because could that be why we saw the big green candles in the first place? Also the M is meme core. Came out of nowhere. Ranked number 15 now. Was trading at $3 yesterday, $4.32 right now. So let's see what happens here with Bitcoin. See if we have some green money flow with the positive tweets. But yeah, so my battery has a little bit of corrosion coming out of it. So now I'm like, okay, well, is this bad? Is this good? Do I change the battery? It's no, I need to do this baking soda mixture. So I'm all excited. I'm going to go do some work on my car when I finish up this live stream. But what it makes me really excited about is that I just get to get to know the car, how it works, how it feels. I can, get things fixed that need to be fixed. That way I know my daughter's safe on the road in it. So we can continue to work on her getting her permit. I'll make sure the car is in good order for her. But it's funny how I've never cared about cars before because I've only ever had new cars. I'm kind of spoiled. I had a new Chrysler Sebring convertible in high school, and then I got a Lexus, and then I got another Lexus. And when I lived in Australia, I had a new Skoda. Was it a Skoda or was it a Holden? I think it was no, we had a Skoda first and then I had a Holden. That's like the lion with the, anyway. Hello, M Ninja. Welcome to the chat. Lovely. Lovely to see you. So yeah, I'm going to go do some car things. I don't know why it gets me so excited. So I found out which type of coolant my car takes. And yeah, the blinker fluid. Yeah, I made sure I got some blinker fluid while I was at Walmart. I went to Wally World. I never go to Walmart. I hate that place. But everything is so cheap there. So I went and got my wiper fluid, not my blinker fluid. And then I made sure I have the gold. So this is what was tripping me up. On my coolant, it says I need gold, but it was like orange. But then I had to read that the label said that the orange is also gold. So, but I was like, trust me, I'm a girl. I'm scared to do anything to that car. I'm scared to do anything to that car because I'm like terrified I'm going to ruin it. But anyway, I'm not doing anything I don't feel really comfortable with. And anyway, I'm just super excited about it. It's so silly, but the corrosion, I'm going to go work on getting the corrosion off. I'm going to dump my fluids in, make sure she's wet as a whistle and ready to take the summer heat, which is not here yet because we have a rainy day today. So all right, so far we don't really see anything happening here on the 5 minute. Let's go in and see if the 1 minute's trading. We've got like a little sideways movement here, but look at on the market Cipher B line, we have that the money flow has just pushed into the green. So that's positive. That's positive. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to my story about my car. I'm actually really excited about it. Can you guys tell? Anyway, all right, guys, let's go ahead and get into some breaking news. All right. Looks like we've got the Core Scientific plans of $3.3 billion debt raised to fund AI data center push. The miner plans to refinance their short-term debt and scale its U.S. infrastructure as the broader industry pivots towards AI and high-performance computing. You guys, if you did not get a chance to catch Crypto Princess this morning, had a gentleman from Anthropic on her live stream, and it was such a good show. So if you guys missed Crypto Princess's show this morning, I think his name was Bill. But I ended up following him on his YouTube after that, and he goes live every day over there. And a lot of you from Crypto Princess's channel were in there this morning. So anyway, lots going on with AI, and I think a lot of us were all very locked in on that conversation because we all want to know, right? We're all talking about AI, and what does it really mean? Like, what does this future of AI really look like for us? Because we keep saying, oh, it's going to take our jobs, or oh, it's going to do these things. So far, it hasn't really seemed to do that much that we can tell. But I also think it's one of those things where it's going to be a huge, like, it's going to be all at once where everything is operating and AI is taking over. So this says Core Scientific is seeking to raise $3.3 billion in debt to support its expanding data center operations across the U.S. as crypto miners increasingly pivot towards high-performance computing and artificial intelligence workloads amid tighter conditions in the mining sector. The financing will come through senior secured notes due in 2031, the company disclosed Tuesday. The notes will be backed by Core Scientific's assets, giving investors priority claims in the event of default. Unlike the equity raise, the offering allows the companies to access capital without diluting existing shareholders. The proceeds from the offering are expected to fund ongoing data center development and finance existing short-term debt. In particular, Core Scientific's plans to repay borrowing under its 364-day credit facility, effectively extending the debt maturities and scales infrastructure. The company has identified expansion in projects in Georgia, Texas, North Carolina, and Oklahoma. The proposed raise follows to separate $1 billion in credit agreement with Morgan Stanley announced in March, underscoring Core Scientific's push to secure long-term financing for its data center build-out. Let's see here. Core Scientific is among several crypto miners that have turned to leverage to expand beyond traditional Bitcoin mining, particularly into high-performance computing and AI-focused data center services. Peers including Mara Holdings, Riot Platforms, Hut 8 have pursued similar strategies, investing in infrastructure and partnerships to diversify revenue streams. Meanwhile, Irene has pursued one of the most aggressive, expansive strategies in the sector, spending roughly $800 million on the data center and relative infrastructure in its most recent quarter. So this is just what we're seeing. We're starting to see this. Now, one thing that was said on Crypto Princess's live stream was that the computational power isn't quite there because early on, before everybody got into Claude code and vibe coding and planning their own AI agents, they had the computational power to support the user base. But now there's tons of people who are using it. And so now they're having to work to build out the computational power. So people that are using it now that used it when it first came out, they can tell a difference to be able, from what it was able to develop before there were a lot of users to now. So this is why we're starting to see such a rush. We need to be able to have the actual build out to support the mining or to support the data needs to be able to run the AI agents. So that's why they've got the purchase power agreements in place with these entities already. And it just makes it a nice, smooth transition, especially if there are investors that are willing to cough up $3 billion. Why wouldn't you pivot? It only makes sense. All right. Moving on, fake delivery driver targets French crypto worker in armed home invasion. A thwarted home invasion near Montpellier adds to France's surge in violence wrench attacks as high-profile and doxed crypto holders are increasingly in criminal sights. A man was posing as a delivery driver and tried to extort a crypto investor at gunpoint in the suburb of Montpellier. I know I'm saying that wrong, you guys. Please don't. In what local media has described as the first reported crypto motive home invasion in that particular region of France. I'm not going to try. According to French outlet, the suspect gained access to the home in the neighborhood on April 11th, had pulled a handgun and forced the parents and their children into a room before the father overpowered him during a struggle in which a shot was fired. No one was injured, but the investigators from the research section later identified the 25-year-old suspect, who had since been charged and remained in custody while police examined whether he acted alone. The case comes amid a surge of so-called wrench attacks where criminals use threats or violence to force crypto holders to hand over funds or seed phrases, bypassing digital safeguards. So, France emerges as the wrench attack epicenter. So these incidents are occurring roughly every 2.5 days. After such attacks jumped 75% in 2025 to 72 global cases, you guys, there are some of these that are starting to happen in California too. So it's very scary, you guys. You have to stay safe. It doesn't really matter which neighborhood you live in. Like, I really just feel like everybody needs to be super, super careful, super careful. Okay, moving on. So as I said earlier in the show on mainstream media today, they are talking about the Fed chair nominee and the fact that he is being pressed on potential conflicts of interest. So Kevin Warsh faced intense questioning from our favorite Senator Elizabeth Warren, among other lawmakers, over his more than $100 million in financial disclosures. Like Elizabeth Warren has any room to point a finger. The nominee is led to the U.S. Federal Reserve. Kevin Warsh on Tuesday faced criticism and backlash from Democrats questioning his financial disclosures and a potential conflict of interest. Heading into today's Senate Banking Committee confirmation hearing, it is clear that the independence of the Fed remains a key issue for lawmakers concerned about U.S. President Donald Trump's influence over any Senate-confirmed candidate. With Jerome Powell's term as the U.S. Federal Reserve Chair set to expire next month, lawmakers are scrambling to replace the long-serving official. Under questioning from Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, the committee's ranking member, who was repeatedly referred to Warsh as a sock puppet, as the president's policies, the prospective chair sidestepped answering whether Trump lost the 2020 election and identifying any issue in which the two disagree. Warren said confirming Warsh would result in the Fed granting special accounts to Trump family's crypto company or bailouts to his friends on Wall Street if they get in trouble, and create more opportunities for Trump's corruption. Warsh faced similar questions from Rhode Island Senator Jack Reed and other Democrats in his position on lowering interest rates, an action that Trump has repeatedly called for and signaled would be a push if confirmed. So the president once asked me if to commit any particular interest rate decision, period, nor would I ever agree to do so but he never did. So anyway, that's what's going on today. You can watch that on the mainstream media cycles. So, all right, we are going to jump into this today, you guys. Our friend Crypto Face over here, he has released a new video. He has an announcement to make today. So we are going to watch this. Hi, Derp. Welcome in. We're watching our good friend Crypto Face right now. Can you hear it? Hold on. Can you hear it? Can you not hear it? You guys can't hear that? Oh, it's too quiet. You can hear me, but you can't hear that. Oh. Well, this is lame, you guys. Oh, I see what the problem is. I see. Yeah, you're supposed to be listening. We pulled up our friend Crypto Face and I had you on the last tab. My brain was one tab ahead of yours. I'm sorry. I did not mean to leave you guys back there. Let's start it up because this is actually really big, huge stuff that's coming out from Market Cipher. As you guys know, I'm sponsored by Market Cipher. I did not talk to them about me pulling up this video here today. But because I am sponsored by them here on the channel, I want to highlight this because you guys know I have tried working with AI agents in the past and I have had issues with AI agents in the past. So this is something that is really big that we all need to sit and listen to because it's a really huge opportunity. And I think we all want to hear because it sounds like it's free and we like free stuff.
Since the beginning of mankind, there have been breakthrough technologies that have changed how man goes about his day for the rest of their life, how one might enrich themselves and another may not. Fire,
Thank you, Pete.
rock and stone, metallurgy, the printing press, the steam engine, and today, many would argue that artificial intelligence is that next breakthrough. And whether it's true or not, it is here. And there are two kinds of people. There are those who will somehow be able to enrich themselves from this technology, and there are those who won't currently. The powerhouse entities have versions of AI that can do things that we probably can't even comprehend. Yet crumbs are left for your average person, and they might be good, some of them good crumbs, some of them bad, but there are two factors that separate those who enrich their lives and those who don't from this technology. Those two factors are money and time. Mostly it's money. If you have a passion or you want to do something, you'll find the time. But AI ain't cheap right now. Good ones, Claude, Perplexity, ChatGPT. If you want to have a top of the line AI agent that you have trained or told what you want it to do, how you want it to trade for you, and you run that thing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars a month. And I'm not putting that lightly. Thousands of dollars a month normally. But today in this video, that is going to change for any of you who want to give it a shot. And so that being said, may I happily present to you centralcommand.io, centralcommand.io. And there's a lot going on with this. We're going to go over a couple things lightly for introduction. There's going to be a lot of tutorials and content coming on it. But what is centralcommand.io? Central Command is a trading terminal, which means it's basically just a UI overlay that's currently connected on Blowfin. Links in the description. You do need to have a Blowfin account. There may be more exchanges in the future. It is a UI overlay where you can trade and do anything you can do normally on, without it, on just a normal, exchange, but with a whole lot of addition. Right now, I'm going to go over a couple of those additions. Number one, let's talk about the AI. This is top of the line. You go to agents and you click agent builder. This is primo AI agent access.
That's dope.
That would cost you thousands of dollars. You can run it for 24/7 now. It'll check it every 12 minutes, 15, 30,
you probably
an hour,
set the
daily,
parameter.
whatever you want. We have some prompts here for you where you can type in whatever strategy you want it to do, which coins you want it to trade, your risk reward, the capital you want, everything. And if you don't really know what you want, you can use it to assist you. You can say, write me a full strategy that uses Heiken-Ashi candles on the 30-minute time frame. Use conservative risk management. And let's see what it does here. Let's see what it does. We'll give it a little time here. You can do it specifically on each section. You can battle your AI agents with other people. Okay, let's see here. I've drafted a concise, conservative strategy that relies on Heiken-Ashi candles on a 30-minute chart. Entry method. Enter long position when a green Heiken-Ashi candle closes above the previous candle's close. Enter a short position, yada, yada, yada. Okay, let's say if I was happy with all this.
Copy
risk
and
no
paste.
more than 2% of the account balance per trade. Use single position at the same time. Set a stop loss, take profit, yada, yada. It fills it all out for me. And let's go ahead and click apply strategy.
All the safeguards.
Ooh, look at this. It filled out all of my stuff for me. Let me
Oh, that's cool. So you don't have to even copy and paste it. That's awesome.
In fact, let's
it sounds like we have to go to the Blowfin account for
great.
crypto
So let's see here. Avoid major news releases. Trade only when 3 consecutive Heiken-Ashi candles share the same color. Use max 10x leverage. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. It's filled all this stuff. Set us up to 2x. Okay. Major, will just keep it on Bitcoin. Reserve capital required. How much capital the AI can use? Let's say $500.
That's smart,
Max loss per trade. If stop loss hits, leave blank to auto drive strategy. We'll just leave it blank. Deploy mode, live or paper. Let's run it live and see what happens here. Check interval.
Cool.
Okay. Check this out. If you had if you're paying for AI to run a check every 15 minutes for 24 hours a day,
it's a lot of computer power.
It's going to cost you.
Yeah.
So this will check every 15 minutes,
That's
30 or an hour. Let's go ahead and do 15.
Wow.
And let's go ahead and click next. Okay. Back test strategy. Nah. We'll just go ahead and run it. And let's see here. Okay. Conservative profile. It's making sure everything here is correct. Launch strategy. Okay. Little risk disclaimer. Confirm. And again, AI trading is experimental and can result in partial or total loss. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Have fun, but be careful.
Okay.
And, this takes it takes time, just like any bot, you want it to confirm. Here we go. I accept the risk. Boom. Okay. Now, let's go
So you're
back to
confirming
AI
you could
chat,
blow up
and
$500,
we should have
but
our
probably
new
not.
agent right here, Henry the Hyken AI. Look at that, and it's alive. It's live. Let me click on this guy right here, and it's gonna think to itself. You'll see it thinking. I can click on strategy. Every 15 minutes it'll be thinking. I click on strategy. Here's my strategy. I can edit the strategy if I want to. I can go to edit, change everything if I want to. Cancel that.
Wow.
I can chat with it if I want to. I can say, what happened with the loss yesterday at 8 o'clock. You can ask it to do, what you think it could do better. What do you think I could do better with the strategy? Trade logs, the trades that it's in. See here while it's loading. It hasn't been in any trades yet, so we'll see what it says here. Okay, no trades yet, so that's working. Let me go to log. No activity yet. All right. The back test feature, I believe we're still working on this. So again, this is early access. It's free. It's free. It's free.
That's
but
so
this
cool.
thing works, man. So
I guarantee it's not going to be available
so
free
here,
for
let me go
very
back
long.
To, you have, so right now it's live. I can click the pause button and pause it. I can click the red button and kill it. Duplicates.
Because a lot of times, it's like open for free for a short period of time because they want to be able to show like proof of concept. And so, yeah, I'm going to try it. I'm going to sign up for it. I want to try it. I've been dying to try a bot. I think the first time I talked to someone in real life about their trading bot was almost 2 years ago. And he told me his trading bot was making him money every day, and he pretty much quit trading himself. He would just log in and just check to see what his bot was doing. And he said it was making him so much money. He's like, I don't even need to trade anymore. He's like, but he loves it. So he'll still log in and he'll look at price, but he's like, the bot's doing everything for me. I don't have to do anything. I don't need to go DJ. I don't need to stay up all night. It's like, just the bot is doing it for you. So I'm going to register because to me, it's like you really probably only have a short window of time to be able to do this before it's not available. So
Strategy, I can duplicate it. Let me let this thing run again here. And let's see if it's thought of anything yet. It's going to be 15-minute iterations. Hey, here we go. Fetch form result. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, it's calculating. It's calculating. Okay. All right. Action, no position, symbol, null, X reason, null. Okay, so it's calculating. It's working. All right, let's go ahead and go back here. So, man, it's friggin' cool. Now, let's go to the custom indicator creator. Build with AI. Okay, you're going to, again, go to the terminal, go to custom indicators, build with AI. Here, you have a complete custom indicator builder. You can run it. You can have it. You Pine script it. You could put it in a trading view if you wanted.
wow.
Build your indicator all here. Put it in a trading view or not. Use it all
Wow.
here. Let's try to use it. Let's
Okay,
say
did you
describe
guys
your
hear
indicator.
that?
Okay.
You can actually build it and use it in trading view. Wow, I'm glad I didn't miss that.
I want a buy sell indicator that is based on the 30-minute time frame using RSIs. See what happens. And again, this is general basic stuff here. There's a whole slot of indicators. If there's an indicator that's on the exchange on our terminal, this can use it. And I'll show you some more in a moment here. Let's see what this thing does. Should be fun. Taking a swig of tea here. And it should pop up with like buy, sell, buy. I told it I want a buy, sell indicator, so it should give me what I'm asking it for. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Go to the 30-minute. Added MTF request for 30-minute candles computed. RSI time frame map. RSI values on 50-minute bars. Add buy, sell indications. All right, it's thinking here. Oh, let's see here. What the fuck's the problem? Let's try again here.
CryptoFace is so
Custom
funny.
tools, build with AI. Okay, let's say I want draft, continue, refining, or save the library. Start over. Okay, I want to make a new one. Let's do build me a buy sell indicator using The best EMA strategy that you can think of. That you can think of.
That
or
you
any
can think
other
of.
strategy.
Yeah, that's
that
funny.
I want. Buy, sell.
Hey, it's showing you
indications.
how
Yeah, let's see what it does.
basic his
Alrighty.
inputs are.
Okay, sweet.
That's
okay.
awesome. Look at that.
So it just gave us a look at that. It gave us a buy sell
Wow.
indicator. Let's go to the hourly. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
You can
look
see all the
at
trades
that.
it did.
Oh my gosh. So you can obviously put more time into it, put more thought into it, and come up with based off any indicator to an EMA crossover. Okay, that's cool. What about the 4 hour? What does it look like on the 4 hour?
Okay, I'm gonna stop that. Oops. What did I do here? Okay, I closed the screen. Thought I lost you guys. We're still here. All right. You guys, really cool stuff that they're working on over at Market Cipher. Really dope stuff to see. Also, they are proudly sponsoring our trip to Vegas. They have agreed to put their logo on a few of our interviews. So I'm super excited to be continuing to work with them. I love working with great sponsors who deliver great products, care about their people. If you don't know CryptoFace, follow him, get into his community. He's got 300,000 following his YouTube. He has a very, very active Discord. He's actively teaching people how to trade, how to do things. And his brother, Nick Cipher, Flopping Groper is his name. Check them both out. Follow them on all the social media. So, guys, that is the show for today. I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock Pacific time. And again, we have a big weekend coming up. Joxie's coming down on the train. Sunday, we'll be headed to Vegas. We've got most of the week in Vegas live from the Bitcoin conference. So smash those subscribes. I will see you all on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.